Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Papercrafting. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be trying to use up the rest of this paper from the Our Baby Boy collection from Echo Park. I'm not using up all of the solids, just what I have sitting here. The whole pieces of solids I'm keeping for my stash because they're solids. And I've already used up most of the paper on a baby album. I don't have it here to show you. And then I did make this little tag album. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is make cards. I think that's my plan, so I'm going to pause and see what I have to be able to make a card. Okay, so this is what I have. I have a few of the ephemera left, a few of the stickers, and then I have some solids, not much. Like I said, I'm keeping the ones that were still intact, and I have all of these scraps. Okay, so I wanted to show you what I had left before I start cutting everything down. And I have some card bases that I quickly cut. So I think what I'm going to do is grab this trimmer because it's not as bulky. But I'm going to cut these down to the size that I need for a card. So we'll have these. These I'm not going to worry about. I'll put them aside. Maybe I'll use them. Maybe I won't. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about those. And then oh, that's going to have to be a little bit shorter. It was a little crooked. So now I want to cut this down to 4 instead of 4 1/4. Okay. And then I have this, which I can cut to 4 1/4 and probably get, I don't know, at least 2 out of here, right? And then they are double-sided papers. Okay, so I have that, then I have those, and I have all of these. So let's cut these down to some kind of size. Like, we don't want to be more than 5 1/4. So I'm just going to go through and trim these to a size. I'm going to go through and trim these to a size that will fit on an A2 card. Okay, I put everything off to the side I'm not going to use right now, and I have all of this that I think I'm just going to lay out. And find, did I not cut these right? This looks really big. No, I did not. I'm like, these look huge. Okay, that's better. I don't know what happened there. I must have missed them. Okay, and then I'm just going to go through the other scraps of paper that I have sitting here and see what can go with what. Like, we can do it this way, and this can go with this. All right. Or maybe, actually, should we do it with the blue? I think with the blue. So we have a really good contrast. Okay, and then some of these are actual whole card fronts, so we can pull those out. This one would look really cute with this orange here. So let's glue that on there. The nice thing about some of these papers are that you can just use them for your own projects. Like this plaid is, as long as there's nothing baby on it, it doesn't scream baby. Like the sun doesn't scream baby. Let's do this one. I grabbed card fronts, but I may not put them on card fronts. I may just leave them off, and if I need, because I'm going to tell you, it's easier to store them not being on card fronts. They don't take up as much room. Okay, what do we have here? I think this could be a card front also. Yep. All right, so we're going to use that as a card front. And then we'll put this one on here. Or should we, let's do that way. Like so. Okay. Put those off to the side. And then, what else do we have? So we have two of these that are that size. We have another one of these. I kind of want to put this one on here. Give it a little bit of a green border. Fun thing is, if you're doing a baby themed journal, these can also just be journaling cards, especially since some of these are on plain paper. Alright, I have this one here. Let's put that like that. We have this one here. Let's do that. Okay, that looks good. I feel like the sun and the cloud. Why not? Why not? I can pick it up. Okay. What else do we have? We have more suns. We have these stars. We can do the stars on here. I'm just trying to do as many layers as I can with the bigger pieces. I think is my main plan right now. And then I really like this star on here, so we're going to glue it on this plaid. Right there. And then a good focal point. Like that would be really cute on there. Okay, what else do we have? We have some of these strips that I can use on other pieces. I have this polka dot piece, which I think I would kind of want to layer like that. That's really cute with that layer like that. How big is this piece? I could always trim it a little more. This is a 4-inch. I think I'm going to trim a little bit off of this. I'm going to make it 3-inch. Okay. And then I'm going to glue it onto here like so, and that would make it now 4 1/8. So let me make a mark so I don't go up too far. I'm just going to make a little mark where I want to glue this down. And I'm going to put the glue on here, so we're not over gluing. Okay. I'm just going to line it up with that mark and get it as straight as possible. There we go. Okay. We have this one here. So it looks like I have a good amount left that I could do yet another project with, because I don't want to make too many cards. Okay, so we're just going to put those away, and then I have all these little strips that I think would look cute. Okay, so these are cut-offs from when I was trimming up the paper. So we're just going to put some of these on here. This one here. Oh, how about like that? Sounds great. Or should I do it like this? I think like that. I'm so torn. I think this is the only thing I have of this, isn't it? No, I have another piece. Nope, I think this is it. Yeah, I don't see another piece of this. So yeah, I'm going to do my original. And glue it like so. That's really cute. I also have this piece here. I'm going to put that aside. I think that's really, oh, how about I use this with this? Like that. Okay. And then I think everything else is going to go with something else. What do I have here? This. Oh, that'll go over here. I have this. I could put this like here, or even like here. Let's do it like that. Like I did up there, I just realized, but I've already made the decision, so that's what we're going with. But maybe we'll do it on the other side. Okay, and I have these two pieces here that I'm just going to put off to the side. All right, let me put my pin and my glue. Everything is glued down. And I'm going to go through and see what I can decorate with these with. Okay, so I finished off the sticker sheet. That can go. And these are all the scraps that are left. And I'm just getting rid of them. I don't care. I used enough of it. I also threw together with those other scraps I put to the side some more card fronts, so we're just going to go through them now. I used so many stickers I had left. And like I said, I'm not putting them on cards. They're easier to store this way. They don't take up as much room, and if I need them, I can throw them on a card base. And then if I don't need them, they're not taking up a bunch of room. You know? There we go. Everything from that collection is used. I'm very happy with that. So I made this from some of that stuff, baby stuff I had. I have some left over of that Simple Stories. And I just have these two sheets. I could easily make another tag album out of them, but I think I'm gonna save them because you never know if you need them or not. And if I need it for something quick, I have it and I don't have to buy anything. You know what I mean? But since I did use some of that collection for my album, I wanted to show you I used up two full sheets of that Simple Stories and all the rest of the Echo Park. It was a lot. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, we do a lot of fun things over here. I do a lot. I don't know why I always say the royal we. I do a lot of fun things over here, so subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next crafty video.